Good morning, students. I am Sivaram Krishna, lecturer in chemistry. Today, I am dealing with third BSc, fifth semester chemistry syllabus. In third BSc, fifth semester, we have two chemistry papers. They are paper 5A and paper 5B. In each paper, we have 5 units. In paper 5A, the 5 units are subdivided into 3 ways. One is inorganic chemistry, second one is organic chemistry, and third one is physical chemistry. Under the subheading of chemistry, we have 2 units. One is coordination chemistry. Coordination chemistry. Second unit having 2 chapters. Second unit having 2 chapters. One is spectral and magnetic properties. Spectral and magnetic properties of coordination complexes. And chapter 2 is stability of metal complexes. In paper 5A, under the subheading of inorganic chemistry, we have 2 units. Unit 1 is coordination chemistry. Unit 2 having 2 chapters. One is spectral and magnetic properties, and chapter 2 is stability of metal complexes. Under the subheading of organic chemistry, we have 2 units. One is nitrogen compounds or nitrohydrocarbons, and unit 2 is amino compounds. Unit 1 is nitrohydrocarbons and unit 2 is amino compounds. So these two are simply called as nitrogen containing compounds. Nitrogen containing compounds. In paper 5A, the final subheading is physical chemistry. Under the subheading of physical chemistry, we have only one unit, that is thermodynamics. So in paper 5, we have 5 units. Unit 1 is coordination chemistry. Unit 2 has 2 chapters, spectral and magnetic properties and stability of metal complexes. Unit 3 is nitrohydrocarbons. Unit 4 is amino compounds. Unit 5 is thermodynamics. Now I am moving to paper 5B. This paper 5B also consists of 3 subtopics. One is inorganic chemistry, second one is organic chemistry, and third one is physical chemistry. Under the subheading of inorganic chemistry, we have only one unit. But in paper 5A, under the subheading of inorganic chemistry, we have 2 units. In paper 5B, under the subheading of inorganic chemistry, we have only one unit. This one unit consists of 2 chapters. So first chapter is reactivity of metal complexes. Reactivity of metal complexes. And chapter 2 is bio-inorganic chemistry. Bio-inorganic chemistry. Next, under the subheading of organic chemistry, we have 3 units. Unit 1 is heterocyclic compounds. Heterocyclic compounds. Unit 2 is carbohydrates. Unit 2 is carbohydrates. Unit 3 is amino acids and proteins. And under the subheading of physical chemistry, again we have only one unit in paper 5B physical chemistry, as like in paper 5A physical chemistry. In paper 5B physical chemistry, the one unit consists of 2 chapters. One is chemical kinetics, and second chapter is photochemistry. Second chapter is photochemistry. This is about syllabus in third BSc 5th semester. Now I am going to dealing with organic part in paper 5A. Under paper 5A, organic part consists of two units. One is nitrohydrocarbons and second one is amino compounds. Now I am going to discuss about we will start nitrohydrocarbons. So in this unit we have 6 topics. The objectives of nitrohydrocarbons. The main objectives of nitrohydrocarbons. One is introduction. Second one is classification of nitrohydrocarbons, and third topic is nomenclature, and fourth topic is isomerism. Next topic is preparation methods of nitrohydrocarbons, and next topic is physical and chemical properties of nitrohydrocarbons. So these topics are discussed in this unit. In this session, we are going to discuss about introduction and classification of nitrohydrocarbons. In the next session, I am discuss about nomenclature of nitrohydrocarbons. Now we start the chapter nitrohydrocarbons. Introduction. So our title is nitrohydrocarbons. So first of all, we have to know about what are nitrohydrocarbons. You already studied, you already learned in your earlier classes. That means in your first year, first semester, you learn about alkanes, alkenes, alkynes and cycloalkanes. And in your third semester, you learn about alcohols, carbonyl compounds, esters, acids, etc. In this third BSc 5th semester, you learn about remaining functional groups. Those are nitrohydrocarbons and amino compounds. So these two are called as simply nitrogen containing compounds. So first of all, what is nitrohydrocarbon? Nitrohydrocarbon. So here hydrocarbon means the compound which contains only carbon hydrogen are called nitrohydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons. So here our title is nitrohydrocarbons. That means organic compound consists of nitro group are called as nitrohydrocarbon. For example, if you have CH4 molecule, the CH4 molecule methane consists of carbon hydrogen. It is an example for hydrocarbon. In place of one hydrogen, you have to take NO2, then you can get CH3NO2. This molecule consists of carbon, hydrogen and NO2. So simply it is nitrohydrocarbon. So what is nitrohydrocarbon? Nitrohydrocarbon means the organic compound which contains carbon, hydrogen and nitro group. So nitrohydrocarbons are also called as nitro compounds. Nitrohydrocarbons are also called as nitro compounds. So what is nitro compound? The compound which consists of NO2 group are called nitro compounds. So nitro compound are nitrohydrocarbon. So this compound consists of NO2, so that it is called as a nitro compound. So now the next concept is classification. Classification of nitrohydrocarbons. Here we will discuss classification of nitrogen containing compounds. Here we will discuss about classification of nitrogen containing compounds. So what is nitrogen containing compound? So that means the organic compound which consists of nitrogen containing functional groups. That means nitro group, amino group, cyano groups. So here we will discuss about classification of nitrogen containing compounds. So nitrogen containing compounds are simply classified into three types. First one is nitro compounds or nitrohydrocarbons, and second one is amino compounds or amines, and third one is cyanides and isocyanides. Cyanides and isocyanides. Nitrogen containing compounds are simply classified into three types. First one is nitrogen containing compounds, second one is amino compounds, third one is cyanides or isocyanides. Now we will discuss about the classification of nitrohydrocarbons. After completion of nitrohydrocompounds or nitrohydrocarbons, we will discuss about classification of amino compounds. After completion of amino compounds, we will discuss about cyanides and isocyanides classification. So first of all, what is nitrohydrocarbon? Nitrohydrocarbon means the organic compound which contains NO2 group are called nitro compounds or nitrohydrocarbons. Nitrohydrocarbons. Simply, nitrohydrocarbon is represented as RNO2. Again, nitrohydrocarbons or nitro compounds are simply classified into two types. First one is aliphatic nitrohydrocarbon and second one is aromatic nitrohydrocarbon. So what is aliphatic nitrohydrocarbon and what is aromatic nitrohydrocarbon? So nitrohydrocarbon is simply represented as RNO2. If R is CH3 methyl, C2H5 ethyl, C3H7 ethyl, propyl, butyl, pentyl. That means if R is alkyl group, then the compounds are called as aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons. If R is aromatic compound like benzene, naphthalene, anthracene, phenanthracene, then the compounds are called as nitrohydrocarbons. That means nitro group is attached to aromatic systems, then they are called as aromatic nitro compounds. Here these are the examples: CH3NO2, nitromethane, C2H5NO2, nitroethane, C3H7NO2, nitropropane, CH2, nitrobutane. So in all these examples, the R is aliphatic system. That means alkyl system. So these all are examples of aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons. The nomenclature is discussed in later sessions. So here the compound name is nitromethane. Here the compound name is nitroethane. So the nomenclature is discussed in later classes. So again, aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons simply classified into three types. Aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons are simply classified into three types. They are primary nitrohydrocarbons, secondary nitrohydrocarbons, and tertiary nitrohydrocarbons. So what is primary nitrohydrocarbon and what is secondary nitrohydrocarbon and what is tertiary nitrohydrocarbon? Here the classification is based on the nature of carbon atom which is attached to NO2. That means, for example, I think you are learned in your earlier classes, organic compounds are classified on the basis of nature of carbon atom. For example, if I consider CH3, CH2, CH, CH2, CH3, 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 CH3. Here I consider one hydrocarbon molecule. So in this molecule, this CH3 carbon, that means this carbon is directly attached to only one carbon atom. So then it is named as primary carbon atom. In this molecule, this CH2 group, that means this carbon is directly connected to two carbons. So it is named as secondary carbon atom. If the carbon is directly attached to three carbons, then it is a tertiary. This carbon is directly attached to CH2, CH3, CH3, CH3. That means this carbon is directly connected to four carbons. So that the nature of this carbon is quaternary. So I think this concept is learned in your earlier classes. Here, based on this, our nitrohydrocarbons are classified into primary, secondary, and tertiary. So what is primary nitrohydrocarbon? In primary nitrohydrocarbon, the NO2 group is attached to primary carbon. What is secondary nitrohydrocarbon? In secondary nitrohydrocarbon, NO2 is attached to secondary carbon atom. What is tertiary nitrohydrocarbon? In this, NO2 group is attached to tertiary carbon atom. Let us take few examples. So here I am already few examples: CH3NO2, CH3, CH2, NO2, CH3, CH2, CH2, NO2. Here in this molecule, NO2 is directly connected to one carbon. So this carbon is directly connected to only one carbon. So the nature of this carbon is primary. That means NO2 group is attached to primary carbon. So that it is an example for primary nitrohydrocarbon. In this example also, here the carbon nature is primary. Why? Because the CH2 group is directly connected to only one carbon atom. So this primary carbon is connected to NO2. So that it is also example for primary nitrohydrocarbon. So what is secondary nitrohydrocarbon? The NO2 group is attached to secondary carbon atom. For example, if I replace this NO2 by hydrogen atom and substitute the NO2 at this carbon atom. Here CH3, CH3. This CH group is directly connected to two carbons. So that the nature of this carbon atom is secondary carbon atom. So that in this molecule, NO2 group is attached to secondary carbon. So that it is a secondary nitrohydrocarbon. So secondary nitrohydrocarbon means in the molecule NO2 group is attached to secondary carbon, then it is called as secondary nitrohydrocarbon. You can write few examples. The compound name is 2-nitrobutane. So the nomenclature is discussed in later classes. So CH3, CH2, CH3. So here the name of this compound is 2-nitrobutane. So in this example also, the NO2 is directly connected to secondary carbon atom. Why? Because the CH is directly connected to two carbons. So that it is also example for secondary nitrohydrocarbon. So we are moving to tertiary nitrohydrocarbons. So what is tertiary nitrohydrocarbon? If the NO2 group is attached to tertiary carbon, then it is tertiary nitrohydrocarbon. For example, CH3NO2. The name of this compound is 2-nitro-2-methyl. That means 2-methyl 2-nitro-propane. Here NO2 group is attached to one carbon. This carbon is directly connected to 3 carbons. So the nature of this carbon atom is tertiary. So here in this molecule, NO2 group is attached to tertiary carbon atom. So that it is an example for tertiary nitrohydrocarbon. So this is about classification of nitrohydrocarbons. Our unit name is nitrohydrocarbons. Here we will discuss about classification of nitrohydrocarbons. So nitrohydrocarbons are simply classified in 2 types. One is aliphatic nitrohydrocompounds and aromatic nitrohydrocarbons. Again, aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons are classified in 3 types. One is primary and aliphatic nitrohydrocarbon, secondary nitrohydrocarbon and tertiary nitrohydrocarbon. Now I am moving to aromatic nitrohydrocarbons. So what is aromatic nitrohydrocarbon? Generally RNO2 nitrohydrocarbons are represented as RNO. In place of R, if you have to consider or take aromatic systems like benzene or naphthalene or anthracene, then all these compounds are examples of aromatic nitrohydrocarbons. So this is about aromatic nitrohydrocarbons. So now I am moving to second part of nitrogen containing classifications. That is imino compounds or amides. Here, what are amides? So here we will discuss about nitrohydrocarbons or nitro compounds. So which compounds are called as nitro compounds? The compound which contains NO2 group are called as nitro compounds. So here we will discuss about classification of imino compounds. So which compounds are called as imino compounds? So if the compound contains NH2 group, that means nitrogen containing compound, or NHR or NR. So these all are called as imino compounds. So here imino compounds are also again classified into 2 types as like nitrohydrocarbons. So nitrohydrocarbons are classified into aliphatic and aromatic. Here imino compounds are also classified into 2 types, aliphatic and aromatic. So what is aliphatic amine and what is aromatic amine? Simply imino compounds are represented as RNH2. If R is aliphatic system, that means alkyl group like methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, then the compounds are called as aliphatic amines. Let us write few examples: NH2, CH3, CH2, NH2, CH3, CH2, NH2. So here NH2 group is attached to in this molecule methyl group. In this molecule NH2 is attached to ethyl group. In this molecule NH2 is attached to propyl group. So that these all are alkyl groups. So these are examples of aliphatic amines. What is aromatic amine? So aromatic amine means imino compounds are simply imino group is represented as RNH2. If R is aromatic compound like benzene, anthracene, naphthalene, phenanthracene, then the compounds are called as aromatic amines. Again, these aliphatic amines are classified into 4 types. Aliphatic amines are classified into 4 types. One is primary aliphatic amine, secondary amines, tertiary amines and quaternary amines. So in nitrohydrocarbons also, aliphatic nitrohydrocarbons are classified into primary aliphatic nitrohydrocarbon, secondary and tertiary. Here also aliphatic amines are classified into four types. One is primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine and quaternary amine. But here primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary is completely different from primary nitrohydrocarbon, secondary nitrohydrocarbon and tertiary nitrohydrocarbon. What is primary nitrohydrocarbon? In primary nitrohydrocarbon, NO2 is attached to primary carbon. What is secondary nitrohydrocarbon? In secondary nitrohydrocarbon, NO2 is attached to secondary carbon. In tertiary nitrohydrocarbon, NO2 is attached to tertiary carbon atom. But here, primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary nomenclature is different. In primary amine, one carbon is directly connected to NH2 group, then it is called as primary amine. What is secondary amine? Secondary amine means if the nitrogen is directly attached to two carbons, then it is called secondary amine. What is tertiary amine? If the nitrogen atom is in amino group, the nitrogen is directly attached to three carbons, then it is tertiary amine. What is quaternary amine? In amino group, the nitrogen is directly attached to four carbons. Here, in quaternary amine, the nitrogen carries positive charge. What is primary amine? If the amino group, that means NH2 is directly attached to one carbon, it is called primary amine. If the nitrogen in amino group, the nitrogen is attached to two carbons, is attached to secondary amine. If the nitrogen in amino group is attached to three carbons, then it is called tertiary amine. If the nitrogen is attached to four carbons, then it is called quaternary amine. Here in quaternary amine, the nitrogen carries positive charge. But in remaining amines, that is primary amine, secondary amine and tertiary amines, the nitrogen having lone pair of electrons. The valency of nitrogen is 3. That means the nitrogen forms 3 bonds with other atoms. If the fourth bond is formed, then it gets a positive charge. The fourth bond is formed by the donation of lone pair of electrons on nitrogen atom. So that in quaternary amine, the nitrogen carries a positive charge. So this is the classification of aliphatic amines. So aliphatic amines are classified into primary, secondary and tertiary and quaternary. So as like aliphatic amines, aromatic amines are also classified into 4 types. One is primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine and quaternary amine. So what is aromatic amine? If the R is aromatic system like benzene, the simplest aromatic compound is benzene. If the benzene is directly attached to nitrogen atom in amino group, then it is called primary aromatic amine. So if nitrogen is directly attached to two aromatic systems, then it is called secondary aromatic amine. So what is tertiary aromatic amine? So if the nitrogen atom is directly attached to three aromatic systems, that means in place of this hydrogen atom, if we have to take a benzene ring, then that is called as a tertiary aromatic amine. So what is quaternary amine? That means what is quaternary amine? So in this molecule, the nitrogen is attached to another phenyl group. So this is about the classification of aromatic amines. So aliphatic amines and aromatic amines are classified into primary, secondary and tertiary and quaternary. So how the primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary nomenclature is gives here in primary amines, the nitrogen atom in amino group is attached to one carbon atom. In secondary, nitrogen is attached to two carbons. In tertiary, the nitrogen atom in amino group is directly attached to three carbons. In quaternary amine, the nitrogen is directly attached to four carbon atoms. So this primary, secondary, tertiary is different from primary, tertiary, secondary, tertiary in nitrohydrocarbons. In that, nitro group is attached to primary carbon, nitro group is attached to secondary carbon, nitro group is attached to tertiary carbon. But here, the nitrogen is directly attached to one carbon, directly attached to two carbons, directly attached to three carbons, and directly attached to four carbons. So here the compound name is iminomethane or methionine. Here the compound nomenclature name is dimethylamine. Here the compound nomenclature is trimethylamine. Here the compound nomenclature is quaternary ammonium salt. That means these quaternary ammonium salts are very useful for the phase transfer catalytic reactions. So in that reactions we are using these quaternary amines. That means trimethyl quaternary ammonium salt. So this is about the classification of amines. So now I am moving to the third one, that is cyanides and isocyanides. So cyanides and isocyanides. So which compounds are called as cyanides and isocyanides? The compound containing C triple bond N are called cyano compounds. In this molecule, alkyl group or aryl group are attached to carbon atom, then it is called as cyano compound. So what is isocyanide? So isocyanide means if the alkyl group is attached to nitrogen atom, then it is called isocyanide. In cyanides, the alkyl group or aryl group is attached to carbon atom in C triple bond atom. In isocyanates, the alkyl group or aryl group is attached to nitrogen atom in cyano group. Here nitrogen having 4 bonds, so that it carries a positive charge. Here the carbon having only 3 bonds, so it carries a negative charge. So again, these cyanides and isocyanates are also classified into simply 2 types. One is aliphatic cyanides and second one is aromatic cyanides. So what is aliphatic cyanide? If the R is alkyl system like methyl, ethyl, propyl, then the compound is called aliphatic cyanide. If the R is aromatic system, then it is called as aromatic cyanide. For example, CH3, C2, ethane nitrile, CH3, CH2, C2, propane nitrile. So these two are examples of aliphatic nitriles. In place of CH3, you have to take aromatic system like benzene. So it is an example for aromatic cyanides. So why? Because the cyano group is attached to aromatic ring. So it is an example for aromatic cyanide. The name of this compound is cyanobenzene or benzonitrile. So this is about the classification of cyanides. So isocyanates are also classified into 2 types: aliphatic cyanide isocyanates and aromatic isocyanates. What is aliphatic isocyanide? If the R is alkyl group, then it is called as aliphatic isocyanide. If R is aromatic, then it is called as aromatic isocyanide. So this is complete information about classification of nitrogen containing compounds. So in the next session, we will discuss about nomenclature of nitrohydrocarbons. So thank you. So in this session, we will complete. We are completed one concept, that is classification of nitrohydrocarbons. In the next session, we will discuss about nomenclature. Thank you.